Well, as November gets ever closer, it's not looking good for Team Biden. Fair way to put it. His Justice Department has done what it can to smear former President Donald Trump any way it can, but President Biden's failures continue to take center stage day after day. The anti-Semitic protests taking place across the nation proving to be a real threat to Biden. No one on either side of the aisle is pleased with him. Democrat Bernie Sanders describes it this way.
Well, in terms of his campaign, I am thinking back, and other people are making this reference, that this may be Biden's Vietnam.
Biden's Vietnam. Ouch. That's not Biden's only issue at the moment, though. April's job numbers are out. Job growth is slowing. Unemployment is up. And here's what Donald Trump had to say about that. Listen.
Okay, thank you very much. They've asked me to speak a little bit about the job numbers, and the job numbers just came out, and they're horrible. And I say that not happily, I say that very unhappily. But the numbers are horrible. It's just these people are destroying our country. Here's another sign of it. So as you probably know, before I did, the job numbers came out. They're really, really low, really bad. Our economy's bad. And now it's starting to show. So you'll see, and it'll only get worse. It'll only get worse. We're only going one way with the so-called leadership. There is no leadership.
Yeah, polls showed Americans do not trust Biden with the economy or much else for that matter. Joining live now to discuss this, senior advisor to the Trump 2024 campaign, Lynn Patton. Lynn, look, it doesn't matter where you look, but this whole thing on college campuses has once again demonstrated Joe Biden cannot lead. And if there's a crisis, he just hides. He hid for 10 days, finally comes out, gives a 3-minute speech, turns tail, and doesn't take a single question from reporters. It's pretty embarrassing, actually.
He's been an embarrassment since day one, Steve, as we know. And what we're witnessing on these college campuses is chaos driven by Joe Biden's weakness and his both sidism, if I may. At the end of the day, I'm old enough to remember when Biden said, and I quote, "Remember every example of violence under Donald Trump. It happened under his watch, under his leadership, during his presidency." So if that's what he tweeted when my boss was in office, then I expect us to hold Joe Biden accountable for the anti-Semitism that we're witnessing every day across this country. And who would have ever guessed that Southern frat boys would be sort of the cape-wearing heroes of the day? The viral footage that we've seen of them protecting the American flag, of them singing the national anthem and drowning out these terrorist sympathizers is just, it makes my day every morning.
Yeah. Lizzo got shouted down at Ole Miss. Boy, was that ugly. I don't know if you saw that clip. I just saw that a bit ago. Lizzo, not well received. Yeah.
Yeah.
The language was a little too colorful for us here today.
Lizzo look-alike, but pretty close.
Yeah. Yeah, she weighed in and then she got tossed out. That's the way that worked out. Look,
literally.
It's nice to see, actually. It is. Here are college kids saying, you know what? This is my country. I love my country. Right. My favorite guy, though, what university is he on? He black guy with the pink hair. And this guy's just walking through, he got his daughter with her. She's 6, and he's like, you can't stop me. I'm part of this university. I think that's UCLA. It's beautiful. Yeah, all these people saying, you know what? We reject your hateful behavior. We reject it. Lynn, that's why this country is coming together.
And these leftist sort of non-binary protesters who would actually be executed on the spot by the very terrorists they defend, are claimed to be so open-minded and so liberal, but yet in that viral video you referenced, here they are blocking a black man from literally walking and pushing a stroller across campus to the other side with his 6-year-old daughter. You really can't make it up. I think they are just so outside of the realm of just common sense that it's hard to even wrap your head around it. In fact, there's a viral clip of an old SNL skit where the guy drops his daughter off at college, and it's literally ISIS waiting for her in the truck.
Yeah,
and they say,
saw
bye,
that
man.
Too.
Yeah, it's going viral again.
See ya.
5-8 years ago, that was a joke, but it would be funny if it weren't the reality that we're seeing today.
It's just sad.
Indoctrinate these kids on these campuses.
Yeah, the guy with the pink hair, he has become my personal favorite because he's just mocking. He's just making fun of him. He entertains me to no end. Anyhow, what's not entertaining people is the economy. Again, job numbers.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. I had somebody ask me a question today, and I thought to myself, I don't know the answer to that. Do the unemployment numbers include all the illegals that have come in? Because
Yes,
if it does not include those people, then the numbers are BS, right?
That's right. And in fact, we know for a fact that the Biden administration is inflating those numbers because of the illegals. In fact, I think the majority of jobs have gone to illegals. As we know, when Donald Trump was leaving office, the jobs numbers were going up. The economy was going up. And when my boss ends the war on energy on day one, we're going to see higher wages. We're going to see lower gas prices. We're going to see the end of inflation. We're going to see, obviously, more jobs, real jobs being created for real Americans. We're going to put an end to the EV mandate that he's invoked on the auto industry. All these things are going to go back to making America. That's right.
Hopefully, he'll put his tax cuts back in place. I mean, if you look at the numbers of how that impacts American families, that's going to be devastating in the weeks to come. Absolutely. Lynn Patton, greatly appreciate it. Have a great Friday.
You too, Steve. Have a great weekend.
You too. Always good to see you.